What's going on, guys? It's Paper Cut to you. MG18A Harm's Way review coming at you. I'm going to be breaking this sucker down for you, and let's start by throwing some stats up on the left, and I'm going to just tell you a little bit about them. Then I'm going to go on to showing you the perks for this machine gun, and after we're going to go back to stats because I want to show you the relationship that's actually between all light machine guns. It has to do with the rate of fire, and you're going to see that the impact goes up as the rate of fire comes down. So what you're looking for is going to be based on what you're trying to do. In regards to this machine gun, it actually falls in the middle, so it's able to play a lot of roles. That's why I decided to actually go with continuous clips instead of breaking down a bunch of little ones. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get down to it. Let's start talking about what this thing does well. And I want you guys to know that I got my MG18A Harm's Way from a drop, so my stats are just a little bit different. I got a better barrel on it that gives me slightly more impact and a little bit more range. On the standard one, it comes with a few barrels. Now, the other perks that this thing has is the rodeo, which reduces the severity of this weapon's recoil. Then we're going to upgrade damage. And from there, you have some choices. The one that I didn't have on mine was the snapshot. What I ended up having was the field scout, so I got more ammo. The perk that stands out to me on this gun is the crowd control. It's probably one of the strongest ones that you can get if you're going to be chaining kills together. So if there's a lot of enemies in PvE or you're trying to chain kills together in PvP, you're going to get that extra damage, which is always really nice to have. Now, this light machine gun comes with 54 bullets, which puts it right around the middle. If you have the field scout perk, then you're going to be able to get 100. So for PvE, that makes it a beast. But we're going to be jumping into some PvP again. So while that's going to be going on in the background, you guys can see at what ranges it does well, where it struggles. I'm going to talk to you more about stats. So let's put this into perspective. The highest impact that you can have is 61. The lowest is 25. So at 61, you have things like Jolder's Hammer. You also have Against All Odds, which you can pick up from the Crucible vendor. Under that, you see the Deviant Gravity A at 53, the Swarm at 53, Thunderlord at 53. And then if you want to get down to where we are, we're a little bit in the middle here with the MG18A Harm's Way. We're at 29. So it's right there with Super Good Advice and Corrective Measure, which is something that you get in the Vault of Glass. The second most important stat on any light machine gun after impact is range. And the range on this one is 21, which puts it again right by Corrective Measure, which has 18. The Deviant A has 17. However, Against All Odds, which was also the rifle with the highest impact, has a 39, which is as high as it gets. So this thing is absolutely insane for PvP. So if that's really what you're looking to do with it, that's probably your light machine gun. It's really good for clearing out very high traffic areas. And notice the back pedal there. When you know that you're going to get surrounded and you have heavy ammo, it's better to run, save your pride for another day, and just live, because then you can keep your streak going. Dying with heavy ammo is probably one of the worst things. I had a clip where I had 200 rounds and I died after firing 4 shots. Don't let that happen to you. Alright, I was getting off track there, but you guys see how there is a correlation between especially rate of fire and impact. So if you want a rate of fire of 100, then you're looking at impacts of 25. If you want a fire rate of 88, which is what the MG18 is, then you're looking at an impact of 29. And that's the same for Super Good Advice and Corrective Measure. So this correlation goes all through the board for all the light machine guns. So depending on what you're going to do, you should probably pick your machine gun based on the rate of fire, because then it's going to tell you a lot about the impact. The rate of fire also tells you a lot about how many bullets it's going to hold. Something with a high impact, low rate of fire is only going to have like 26 bullets, and that's what Jolder's Hammer has. Against All Odds has 26. Versus what we're using has 54. If you have extended mags, then you're going to be able to get 100. Extended mags, Field Scout, you know what I'm saying. So this thing, it comes to be really good when you're taking on mobs that are lower level than you. From there, you can just eat away at them. Having a high impact light machine gun is just overkill. You can usually get away with just putting 2 bullets in a guy's head with a machine gun like this. Other than that, you're going to be able to clear huge rooms of guys, so it's going to make the going a lot faster, and it's going to go a long way because you have those extra bullets to use. The icing on the cake for me for a PvE light machine gun is Field Scout, because having all those bullets, I can't stress how good it is. But let's jump back into some PvP. We're going to conclude with that. And I've gotten a few consecutive kills here, and this is without the crowd control perks. So just imagine that on, you would be running through rooms even faster. There's sometimes amazing combos that you can get if you can get the right roll on machine guns, and if you guys have some pretty cool rolls, let me know in the comments section. I'm probably going to be rolling some stuff for the Iron Banner. I'll even going to record it because I want to see exactly how many motes I'm going to lose trying to do this. But in regards to this machine gun, I want to say my final views on it. It's a fast rate of fire, low impact, and usually those are a turn off for me, but this one is slightly in the middle because it has decent barrels. It also has the crowd control perk, so it brought it up for me. So I've actually found to like this machine gun a lot. I recommend it. If you guys are looking more for a more crucible oriented one, then you guys may want to try Against All Odds. It does sound pretty good, but I've actually never tried it. However, I have found success in the crucible using this. It's good in the PvE world, it's good in PvP. I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs up. Thanks for watching. I'm Paper, cut to you with Planet Destiny, and I'll see you guys next time.